can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Maybe put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque yo no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. He shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. We got big slate of college going on already. Yesterday was a great day, and today yesterday was a great day. Today is not a great day. So yesterday I crushed. I went like 5-1. Good day on the stream yesterday too. We talked about Cincinnati, which was an easy winner. I should have went heavy on that Cincinnati play, and I didn't. But regardless, had a great day yesterday. Today, Sean, what's up? Today, I've already lost 2 bets, and I have to buy a battery for my car. So it's just a bad day today. So we're gonna win the rest of our bets today, Sean, and make up for the bad two bets earlier. Toledo, I didn't even bet them to cover. We just had them money line. And let me guess, Clemson was the L last night. Was Clemson the L last night? What was the L? Yeah, it was actually. I didn't bet them straight though. When I found out that Julian Reese was playing for Maryland, we took Maryland money line and paired with Clemson money line. That was the loser, and Maryland did win. I should have just bet Maryland straight, so that's on me for trying to get greedy. But it didn't matter. We profited like 4 units yesterday, so it was a good day. But today, Toledo, Mitchell, what's up, is just horrible. They just can't play Clemson and Texas. Mike, yeah, we would have hit a banger. I don't really count that win or loss, the lottery tickets, but yeah, we would have hit a lottery ticket if Texas would have won yesterday. Damn, I forgot about that. That would have been a big one. That was like a 6 or 7 team parlay too. Unfortunate. That would have just been like extra. Toledo is just horrible. They just can't play in March, apparently. They always suck in the conference tournament. This Kent State team is not good, and they somehow lost to Kent State. And then Richmond just completely melted down in the last like 5 minutes of that game, which is standard. Got around robin. Yeah, but the only time I do lottery tickets is when FanDuel gives those boosted odds. So I think I can't round robin that because I just use it to use the odds boost thing. St. John's. So we have a St. John's future in the Big East. They're up 6. I was hoping they would start slow so we could get a live bet position on them. Like I was hoping Seton Hall would jump out to a lead, and we could get like a plus 4.5, plus 5.5 on St. John's, but they're up 8, so it doesn't look like we're going to get any live action on St. John's, unfortunately. But we have that ticket on them to win the Big East. So hopefully if they keep this up, obviously there's a lot of game left, but if they can somehow keep this up and win this game, we'll see about, like, I'll probably bet UConn tomorrow just as like a hedge. But Seton Hall just hit a 3, so I don't know. hopefully Seton Hall can like cut this lead down, and then we can my bet St. John's. That's something I would consider doing. But let's dive in here. Let's talk about some games tonight. If you guys have any bets that you like, let me know. Some of these games on the sheet here or on the page have already started. So let's scroll down here. USC Arizona. This is a live bet spot for me. I would be comfortable. USC is red hot right now, and I don't love this Arizona team personally. Arizona will probably win the game, but I would be fine with the 9 points for USC. But I want to see if we can get a quick little 7-1, 7-2, 8-0 run or something to start the game for Arizona, and then we'll get a nice little live spot on USC. I want to be watching for that. That game is like starting now or should be about to start. Should be about to start. So if that happens in that game, obviously I don't have the game on my screen right now. I have one other screen and I have St. John's in there. So if Arizona starts hot in that game, someone alert me in the chat and we might take a live on USC. That's something I would consider doing. Feeling good games from Tatum and Van Vliet tonight. Yeah, Van Vliet was someone I was looking at for DFS. We've been playing a lot of him, so I could see that. But let's continue on here. TCU Houston. This is a big number, and I don't like I don't like laying big numbers. I've said this a number of times. I don't like laying big numbers with teams that haven't played in the conference tournament yet, where the team that they're playing has played, which obviously TCU played yesterday. Houston did not. So I don't like doing that, but Houston is just another level. I think that they should comfortably win this. I'm not going to play it, but if you take Houston to cover, I would not blame you. I think they should win handily against TCU. Arkansas, South Carolina. Arkansas, a huge comeback for us last night to cash that one parlay. They looked dead in the water for a large part of that game, but a nice little comeback. And then they looked dead in the water. They made that huge comeback and then completely melted down in the last 60 seconds of that game and let it go to overtime. But we finally won an overtime team, Arkansas, last night. Shout out to Arkansas. Finally. But South Carolina, we have a futures ticket on them, so I'll just be rooting for SC in that game. Akron should roll Miami of Ohio. I think Akron's the best team in the MAC. And with Toledo now out, that's kind of sets up Akron as an even larger favorite to win this conference tournament because, like I said, I don't think Kent State's very good. They just beat a Toledo team that has really struggled to play in the conference tournament and in March. So look for Akron to win the MAC. St. Bonaventure, Loyola Chicago. This is a revenge game for Loyola Chicago. They have been red hot, and the last team to beat them was this St. Bonaventure team. And it was a home game for the Bonnies. I like Loyola here. I told you guys a couple weeks ago I would be scared to play Loyola in the tournament. I think Loyola is better than any other team in the A10. Yes, I think Loyola is better than Dayton. They beat Dayton the last time they played them. And I think that in terms of making a run in the NCAA tournament, I think Loyola is more likely to do so than Dayton. So I think this is top to bottom the best team in the A10. And I like them to beat the Bonnies in a revenge game. So you could take them on the money line. You could take them cover. I do like Loyola Chicago today for what it's worth. This is a good game at 5:30, SDSU and UNLV. I'm not going to have a position here, but San Diego State, coming off that Final Four last year, they have a really good team. And UNLV has been red hot. It's pretty much a home game for them. They host the conference tournament, and they have no path to the big dance other than winning this MWC tournament. So they're obviously very motivated here. San Diego State's a very good team. This Mountain West tournament is completely stacked. There's 6 or 7 teams that are going to get into the NCAA tournament. There's 6 or 7 teams that could make runs. So I'm excited to watch that game, but I'm not taking anything. Everyone wants to bet Ohio State against Iowa. I get it. They're red hot, 5-1 since they fired Chris Holtmann. They beat Purdue. They beat Michigan State. They destroyed Rutgers. I don't really put any stock into beating Rutgers because Rutgers is dead. So I don't really care much about that. But, they did beat Michigan State and Purdue. I can't take that away from them. I don't know. Both teams are motivated. Obviously, Ohio State probably needs to make the title game to get into the NCAA tournament. Iowa could maybe sneak in by winning this game and then beating Illinois. I'm not sure. I'd have to dig into it, but Iowa definitely has a more clear path to the tournament than Ohio State does. I think Iowa is it's really tough. I mean, these teams are pretty even. Ohio State has good guard play. You have the motivation factor with the coach getting fired, but I do think Iowa's probably top to bottom a better team. So for that reason, I'm going to stay away. I understand why Ohio State's a favorite here, given what they've done the last 6 games, but I'll probably just stay away. I still think is like the better team, so I just don't want to bet it. I thought last night I was going to be on Ohio State, but I'm just going to stay away from that, honestly. Big game for us at 7 o'clock. We have the Texas A&M to win the SEC future at 100-1. I talked about it yesterday. Obviously talked about it on Monday when we went through all the conference tournaments. But if they're going to win the SEC tournament, they have to win their first game. They just handily beat Ole Miss the last time they played, which gives me a little bit of pause. I don't like playing a team that you just destroyed. But Ole Miss has really, really struggled down the stretch. They started off hot, but they have fallen off a cliff. So I'm not betting anything here, but definitely we're rooting for Texas A&M in that 100-1 future. So hopefully they can get the job done there against Ole Miss. North Texas Tulane is a good game. I would lean North Texas. I think they're the better team. Creighton should beat Providence, but I don't want to lay that 8 points. Duke should handle NC State, but don't want to lay 11. Kansas State, Iowa State's an interesting game here. I kind of like Kansas State to cover. I haven't played it, but 7.5 feels like a lot. Iowa State, we know the story. They're a worse version of Houston, extremely good on the defensive end. They struggle at times offensively, but over the last 3 weeks, their offense has really struggled. Like, if you look at where they were at the beginning of the season, it was like, oh, okay, they have a very good defense, but their offense isn't that good. Their offense is like outside the top 75 in the country over the last 3 weeks. Like, it's really bad. So they've really struggled on offense, and Kansas State will just grind you down and they'll play defense with you. And at the end of the day, Kansas State's one of the best coached teams in the country. They had no business beating Texas yesterday, and they did because they're extremely well coached. And that's something I'm willing to bet on in a conference tournament setting. So I don't think Kansas State is going to upset and win the game again, but I definitely think that they could cover the 7.5. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. You can see the total is only 132. So anytime you're getting a low scoring game, it probably is going to go under that 132 also. Like, I would definitely be down to play an under on that. And I'll take the points in a low scoring game. So that's my lean there. I haven't played it, but 7.5 feels like a lot for a Kansas State team that I respect how well coached they are. One of my favorite plays of the day, 9 o'clock tonight. I like Nevada over CSU. Don't love the CSU team. They're at the bottom end of the spectrum in terms of tourney teams from this conference. Like I said, I think there's going to be 6 or 7 Mountain West teams in the NCAA tournament. CSU is the 6th or 7th on that list. And to be quite honest with you, if they didn't beat Creighton in November, they probably don't make the tournament at all. Like, I think that they're near the bottom of the Mountain West teams that I'm scared of. And I think Nevada, top to bottom, is the best team in the Mountain West Conference. We bet them 5-1 to win this tournament. They have Blackshear back healthy. Lucas can completely take over a game. And I think that they handle Colorado State here. So I'm good with the money line. I'm good with the 3 points. We got them at 2.5. Looks like it moved to 3. I'm fine with the 3. Nevada should roll here and move on to the next round. Really, really like Nevada. That's one of my favorite plays today, to be quite honest with you guys. Indiana Penn State is interesting. I really wanted to back Indiana here, given how they've played recently, but I don't think Galloway is going to play. If for some reason he does play, I would hop in on Indiana, but it sounded like he has like no chance of playing. So I'm just staying away from the game. But my initial lean was Indiana, just given how well they've played recently. Florida should roll Georgia here. Georgia really struggled with Missouri last night. I just don't like this Georgia team. I don't like how they've played recently. I'm willing to buy this Florida team. We have ticket on them to win the conference tournament. Obviously, if they're going to win it, they have to win today. But really good guard play for Florida. They have good big men. Todd Golden has impressed me as a coach this year. I wasn't super high on him in years past, but he's done really well with this team this year. I think Florida's dangerous in this tournament. I think they're dangerous in the big dance. So Florida should roll Georgia here. I would be fine backing the Gators. I like Boston College to cover this against Virginia. This is kind of the hot team right now. They upset in their first game. They upset Clemson last night. Virginia, I hate this team. They're not good. And if you want to hop in on Boston College, money line or spread, I'm fine. I haven't taken it, but I've been debating it. I kind of like Boston College tonight. Baylor should beat Cincy. I know Cincy's coming off the 20-point win over Kansas, but we talked about that yesterday. That Kansas team is horrible without those guys on the floor. So I really don't even factor in that 20-point win over Kansas. They are rolling because they've won two in a row, but Baylor should have no issues with them. So I would lean towards Baylor in that one. And then another spot I like tonight, I like Marquette. Shaka Smart is undefeated against Villanova in his Marquette career. Shaka Smart is a good coach in terms of in these tournament settings, especially the conference tournament. I know they don't have Tyler Kolek, but Villanova, you can make an argument on both sides. You can say like, oh, they got their scare out of the way last night. A team playing with their back against the wall. They know they have to win to get in the tournament. They survived their scare last night, and now they're going to roll here. But I like Marquette. Marquette has played really well without Kolek. They lost to Creighton the first game he missed, but Oso Ighodaro also missed that game, and they were only down 2 or 3 points with under 5 minutes left in that game. And then they lost to UConn by only 7 points, which is no shocker. It's UConn, best team in the country right now. And then they beat Xavier. So Marquette has played really well without Kolek. Cam Jones is an absolute stud, can take over a game whenever he wants. And I just don't I don't know. I've been waiting for this Villanova team to turn it on. I thought maybe they would do it coming into this tournament, and then they need a last-second shot to beat DePaul. So I think Villanova's dead. Shaka Smart owns them anyways. Like I said, he's never lost to Villanova in his Marquette career. So give me Marquette tonight in the nightcap of the Big East tournament at MSG. I like New Mexico over Boise State. I'm going to bet this, I think. Haven't taken it yet, but I'm probably going to take this. I think New Mexico top to bottom is better than Boise. Boise's been good. It's kind of the theme of this conference. Like I said, 6 or 7 teams are really good here. I think top to bottom, New Mexico is the better team, though. So when it's a pick 'em and it's a neutral floor, I'm going to take the best team more times than not, which I believe is New Mexico. That's about it for me. I mean, I like Colorado in this game tonight. I was interested in them pre-tournament at 5-1. They're not on the side of the bracket as Arizona, and they've played really well recently. And Cody Williams is back, which is big for them. Well, I guess it hasn't been confirmed that he's back, but he was back practicing. So I'm assuming if he was not going to play, there would be no reason for Cody Williams to practice. So assuming Cody Williams is back for Colorado, and I definitely think they can beat Utah. If you had to pick one bet for odds boost, who would it be? I mean, probably Nevada is my favorite spot today, I think. So probably Nevada. I'm definitely probably going to add New Mexico to my card, and I'm interested in Boston College a little bit. I might look into that. I try not to take too many bets. Like, I don't like to keep betting on teams that we already have tickets on to win these tournaments, because there's just no reason for me to double down when a lot of them are at longer odds. If you're going to odds boost it, you can just take the money line for sure, since it's minus, what is it, minus 170. I mean, I don't know what percent your odds boost is, but if you can get it to like 150 or whatever, I would just play the money line, and then you don't have to worry about the points. But I bet them minus 2.5 when I took them earlier. So, okay, wait. So what happened in the St. John's game? I've been going through this. I haven't even looked. They're up 5.5. Man, yeah, we just can't. This is no reason. If it was like tied at half, I'd jump in on St. John's. But what game did you like the 132 under? That was Kansas State, Iowa State, I think could go under. Let me pull up the total predictor and see what it says here. I haven't even checked this tool today. Let's take a look. See if it likes over or under. Basketball eyes, I like the under, but I wouldn't be shocked if this says to take the over in that game. Let me see if I can find it on here. Yeah, the tool likes the over, but I don't know. Basketball eyes, I kind of like the under. Iowa State just has not been able to score recently. They've been really bad on offense, but maybe they play a little bit better in this tournament setting. Favorite 3 picks for a parlay? Ooh, favorite 3 picks for a parlay. What kind of odds are we looking at? I mean, are you looking at like you're putting $5 on a 3-pick parlay, you just want to make a bunch of money for fun, or like a little bit safer? If you're doing a little bit safer, I would say you could go. If you want safer, maybe like Florida, Baylor, Colorado, could get you like close to 2-1 probably. If you want longer odds, you could do like Loyola Chicago with 2 other teams just because they're the shortest odds. It might be BC. We might take BC on the money line, honestly. I don't know. This Virginia team stinks. Chad, what's your thoughts on this? Boston College, Virginia. Who do we like? Someone said Virginia. There's just no way that you can put. There's just no way I will put American dollars on this Virginia team. I just can't. I can't do it. I also like that BC's been playing. I mean, they've played 2 days in a row. You can make the argument that. So here's my thoughts on this. Also, BC's played 2 games in a row, 2 days in a row, so they could have tired legs today. But Virginia is a grinded out team, so that tiredness effect of your legs being dead is not going to matter when you play Virginia because they play at a snail's pace. If they were playing like Memphis and they want to run up and down the floor, I would say that probably won't work out in the second half if you let them run on you because, yeah, you're going to be tired in the second half. Virginia plays as slow as anyone. So that doesn't affect me much that they're on their 3rd game in 3 days, but they've been red hot and Virginia has not played yet. So BC might be an ad for me, and it might just be on the money line. I might not even take the points. Just give me the plus 200. All right. That about does it. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this car situation. If you guys have any further questions, you can reach out to me on Twitter or in the Discord. If you want to sign up for betkarma.com, reach out to me. I can hook you up with a promo code for your first month. You get access to the tools, the Discord, and my BC had to travel. No, it's all at the same place. It's all at the same place. My betting card in the Discord as well. So I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, 3 o'clock, same time, same place. We're going to break it down, have some more bets for you. Hopefully we make some money tonight. Good luck with your wagers on Thursday. And I'll see everyone on Friday. Get a platinum battery mic. All right. I don't know much about cars, so I'm going to be diving into the battery scene here. But good luck everyone tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m.